So now you want me to do your job?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, great. I'll ask you for acting advice on season three, all right? I'll call you and be like, how should I play this scene?
I
Help
will be there.
me! Yeah, how do I do this?
Maxton Hall es una serie que me tiene fascinado por completo y qué mejor que hablar con uno de sus protagonistas, Damian, que está del otro lado. Damian, are you there?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Congrats for the show. I'm a fan. And congrats on the season 3 news.
Yeah, we just announced that we're going to be shooting season three.
Yes.
So I think it's a nice opportunity to just wrap it up. You know, there were always three books, so now they're going to be three seasons about it.
Yes, it's cool. Well, the first episode of Maston Hall season 2 is intense. Your character goes through a lot of pain and you do such a great job. Does the rest of the series stay that emotional or will we see more love too?
Well, there's still some pain left for the other episodes. So we're not quite over it yet, which I think is fair because, I mean, we see James at the end of the first season losing his mother. So I feel like tackling that issue, that grief, just within one episode, that would kind of be unfair, just the dimension of it. And also him kind of like pushing Ruby away as we see at the end of the first season, because he's afraid of actually destroying her life as well. So his yearning to fight back and to fight for that love again, I think it's something that we see throughout the entire season. So it's a dark one, but I think it's worth it because that book is called Save Us. So at least there's an us somewhere in the end.
Yes. Well, what moment in season 2 do you think will hit fans the hardest and why?
Well, I mean, if we just talk about episode one, because I feel like there are going to be so many moments throughout the 6 episodes, but just episode one, I think this is the moment, the first time in the second season that Ruby and James really encounter each other and talk to each other. When she comes up and meets him in his room and he's at this absolute lowest and he needs her more than ever. And she kind of acknowledges that she's not the one who's going to be able to save him. Like he needs to work on himself first. And to see that and let that sink in for him, that's a shift where he's like, I need you to stay right next to, I need you to leave, because he's so broken, he's so heartbroken by her. That was beautiful to play, it was heartbreaking to play, it was one of the most horrible days last year, I think, both for Harriet and me. We were just talking about it outside, and both of us were like, that was a shit shooting day. But I think it was worth it.
Damien, in episode 2, there's a scene in the car with you and Ruby flipping through romantic songs on the radio.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one famous song to describe the season 2, which one would it be?
I think it would be more to this. More to this.
Oh, yes. It's a beautiful song.
It is a
More to
beautiful
this.
song. Yeah, I love it.
It's
It plays
great.
over the whole, I have it on my I love this song, yeah. Also, like the songs from Simmel, like Green Eyes, or like from the last season, Where's the Love? Beautiful songs.
If you, Damien, would directly speak to your character, James, what advice would you give him right now?
Like at the beginning of season 2 or at the end of season 2?
The beginning of season 2, yes. Yes. No spoiler.
Yeah, no, but because it's important because he goes through a lot within the second season. So I think he really changes a lot throughout, which I think is important to see, and just the capacity to see, to show that, like the capacity to change. That is something truly inspiring for me. But beginning of season 2, I would definitely tell him to acknowledge his emotions more. Like don't be brutal with yourself. Like don't numb yourself in order to. There's this beautiful line in Call Me by Your Name, but where the father tells his son, but to make yourself feel nothing, so as not to feel anything. What a waste.
Yes.
I think that speaks true to him as well, because he tries
Right.
not to feel anything.
Right. James is torn between expectations and desire in season 2. Does he finally get to choose for himself?
Well, we'll find out watching season 2 of Maxton Hall.
Okay.
But I don't want to spoil it. I mean, there is a third book, so there is probably still some room for it, and for the two of them to figure out how they can really work out in that world. But I do think that they really cover a lot of distance, and and hit a lot of milestones within their relationship within that second season of finding a true or equal love.
What question about James do you wish fans or interviewers would ask you?
So now you want me to do your job?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, great. I'll ask you for acting advice on season 3, all right? I'll call you and be like, how should I play this scene?
I will be there.
Yeah, how do I do this? Well, I mean, one of the topics that I always try to, or like, I've always thought would be the most interesting is like, what do people see in James that they want in their real life? Like, what is it? When people tell me, like, I need a James in my life, like, what actually is the desire within them that they think James meets? Because he also has a lot of these, toxic aspects to him. So how can we fix those desires, and how can we meet those desires while still staying true to who we are? And I think season 2 tries to answer that question a lot, because James does cover that ground and does a lot of that work on himself to maybe become a person that can be healthier for the other person in the relationship.
Great. Well, Latin America loves you so much. So thank you.
Thank
you for your time.
I feel the love. I was just in Brazil a couple of months ago, and it was truly overwhelming. Like,
Yes.
thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much for your time.
Si te gustó este video, dale like, compartilo en tus redes sociales y suscríbete a mi canal.